Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Nurse Sylvia. On this channel I just talk about nursing, lifestyle and traveling abroad. Yeah, okay, so without wasting much of your time, I'm just going to talk about how I got registered with the Nursing and Midwifery Council of New Zealand. Okay, if this is what you're interested about hearing, just stick around and let's dive into the video. First of all, you have to create an account with CGFS. If you're a nurse already, I'm sure you already know what CGFS is. So CGFS is an evaluating body that helps to verify your documents, your nursing license, your transcript, and every other thing. Yeah. So on this case, I use the CGFS of New Zealand. Mind you that we've got the CGFS of USA and the CGFS of New Zealand. Yeah, so just don't get it mixed up. I'm just going to explain a bit about all of that. Okay, so the requirements needed for you to register with the New Zealand Nursing Council are, first of all, is your identity document, of course, your passport, driver's license, divorce certificate, or any government issued identity card. Yeah, others can be divorce certificate, marriage certificate, birth certificate, you know. But guys, for your identity documents, you have to get it notarized with an officer. It could be a lawyer but just make sure it's notary office that notarizes documents. So on this case, you just have to bring your original document. Let's say you have your passport, international passport, and your marriage certificate. So you get it to them, the officer, and then just for them to certify and stamp and sign on the photocopy of the original copy you went with, just for them saying that okay, that they've seen that is the same thing. So the photocopy is exactly as the original copy. Yeah, so I got mine in London, and then I got he signed, he stamped, and all of that with his own stamp. So the second thing you have to do is your English language test. Yes guys, it's still required. Okay, so the IELTS, yeah, everybody knows about IELTS. The band score will be 7 in speaking, 7 in listening, and 7 in reading, and then your writing should be 6.5. Again, they also can accept OET, the occupational English test. For that you have to have B in reading, listening, and speaking, and then a C+ in writing, and the C+ is like 300, while the B is 350. Okay, so whichever one you're comfortable with. Okay, I think for the OET is about 300 to 350 pounds, I'm not sure, and then the IELTS will be about 195 or 200 pounds depending on your location. But bear in mind, if you're registered, for me, if you're registered in UK, US, Singapore, and British Columbia, Ontario, you don't have to write any English language test. Yeah, it's automatically waived for you because it's assumed that you already wrote it before you got registered with these bodies. Yeah, in my case, I didn't write IELTS. So next thing will be your nursing qualification. So guys, on this video, I'm just going to talk about for the registered nurses. So for the registered nurses, it's just for your people with BSc in nursing, and then or masters in nursing, whichever one you have, you're good to go, guys. But for those with diploma certificates, you have to be registered as an enrolled nurse. So they have, the New Zealand Nursing Council have registered nurses and enrolled nurses. Yeah. So for the enrolled nursing, like I said, is for those with diploma certificate, and for the registered nurses is for those with BSc or MSc nursing. Yeah, so for my case, I have a BSc in nursing, so I went through the registered nursing route. Next thing on the list will be the post-registration experience. So that's your clinical experience. So they require, the Nursing Council of New Zealand require a minimum of 1,800 hours in 5-year time frame. Okay, so if you've got that, you're good to go. I think that's about a year. If you've got 1 year in the UK experience, your case manager may or may not require you to do the next step that I'm going to mention. So the next step will be competence to practice. Yeah, so in the countries I mentioned earlier, USA, British Columbia, Ontario, Singapore, UK, your case manager may or may not require you to do the new examination, which are like the OSCE within the UK and the CBT, the clinical examination. So just depending, it's a case by case thing. So depending on your case manager, you may or may not do it. Okay, in my case, I didn't do the exams. So previously, the Nursing Council New Zealand usually do a CAP program. Yeah, previously, for those people that do not, have all this their requirements, but they've scrapped that and they're now doing the two clinical examinations, which are like the OSCE and the CBT. Yeah. So the next thing they require is two online courses. So this about like the cultural safety of the nursing practice in New Zealand, just for you to like know about the culture, and the safety practices in New Zealand for nurses. Yeah, it's usually you can do it at the comfort of your home. It's like you read about it and then you do some questions after the course. Yeah. So, and the next thing will be fitness to practice. So you have to be fit to work in New Zealand. Yeah, guys. So and you cannot just go to any place to just do the fit to work. So they usually will give you a link to their ICPC. So the ICPC is International Criminal Health Check. Yeah, so it's going to be done on any country that you've lived with for more than 6 months. I'm just gonna leave it on the screen. Yes, so for me, I've just lived in Nigeria and the UK for more than 6 months. So I usually travel to different countries. I've been to Dubai, I've been to some places, but I didn't get the criminal check done in those countries because I didn't stay more than 6 months or 12 months. Yeah, so it's just the place you've lived with for more than 6 months to 12 months. Yeah. Okay, guys. So after all of this, I'm gonna do a separate video saying, how I got the process done, how I applied to CGFS, how I applied to Nursing Council of New Zealand. So this video was just all about mentioning the requirements and the fees. So for the CGFS, I had to pay about 300 Australian dollars. So if you're writing IELTS, like I said, is 195 pounds depending on your location. Sometimes it's 200 pounds, and then OET is like 350 pounds as well. So, and yeah, thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel today, and see you on my next vlog. Thank you.